Hello everybody, I am Tadashi Mori, and today I'll teach you how to make this Origami Simple Dragon by Shuki Kato. Simple Dragon is the name of this dragon, but it's not exactly easy to make. But well, you just have some reverse folds and some open seam folds, but it's not complex to make also. So that's it, let's start. So to make this origami, we're going to choose one square sheet of paper like this one, and first of all we have to fold here both diagonals, just like this. Now turn the model over and fold the paper in half like this in both directions. Like this. Now we are going to fold, making the side of the paper go up to the middle line. Just like this. And the same thing here. Okay, now unfold both sides and do the same thing here. Okay, so we have something like this now, and now we are going to make a fold here along this line here. And pay close attention here to the reference, okay? This line must be parallel with the middle line, okay? And this line must find here this other line we just made in the corner of the paper, like this. So it's going to be just like this. Okay. Okay. And now we must make the same thing here, here, and here, all four directions. Okay, so the origami is going to look like this. Now turn the model over, and you're going to make a fold here. Well, you have this line, use this line here, and this one as reference. Okay, so we have this line and this line. So we are going to use this point and this point here as reference, and you're going to make a valley fold along this line here. Okay, as you can see, you're going to use these two lines and these two lines, so let's just fold. And do the same thing here, the top part. Okay. Now we are going to make a fold, making this line here go up to the middle line. So just like this. Okay, and the same thing here, the top part. And unfold everything. Okay, so we have something like this. Now you're going to make a fold here along this line. This line here is parallel with the side of the paper, and we are going to use this point here as reference. Okay, so just fold it like this. and do the same thing here, here, and here to all four sides. So the result is going to look like this. Now turn the model over, and we are going to divide here each of this line in two again. So it's going to be like this. Fold here, upward, making the first line here go up to the second line. And keep doing this to all lines. Okay? So now keep doing this. Okay, now turn the model over, and you're going to make a valley fold here along this second line, a mountain fold along the second line, and a valley fold along the third line, like this. Okay, the same thing here on the top part. So it's going to look like this. Okay, now you're going to fold here everything in half, like this, and you're going to make a reverse fold here along this line here. So it's going to look like this, okay? Fold all the layers like this, and the same thing here, the other side. So the model will look like this. Okay, turn here one layer to the left and one layer to the left in the back side also. And hold the model like this. Now you're going to make here a fold in the top part, okay, just in the first square, like this, and fold here along the second line, like this. Now this part here is going to be a little bit hard to make, but well, you have to make two open sync folds along these two lines here. So it's going to look like this. You have to open here the whole model a little bit, okay, and reverse fold only the middle layer. Okay, if you look here on the top side, you can see that you have two squares, one here and one here. You're going to make a mountain fold along the bigger square. Okay. Like this. Right? And as you press here the sides of the paper, at the same time you have to make a belly fold along the second square. So the model is going to look like this. Okay. So now we have this layer here, okay? We're going to make a mountain fold on this layer, but the top part here is a little bit trapped, so it's a little bit hard to fold it. But you have to put here your finger up to the end and make this valley fold, this mountain fold here, like this. Okay, let me show here the inner part. We're doing something like this. put your finger exactly here, and then you have to fold here down to the center like this. Okay, so do the same thing here. Let me show you one more time. You have to put your finger exactly here in this layer and fold to the middle like this, and that's it. Do it here also, the last layer, and the model will look like this. Okay, now fold here one layer to the left and do the same thing here, the back side, and hold the model like this. Now we're going to make a fold. Pull here just one layer and make a valley fold along this line here, and we are going to make a fold like the tsuru base, making a fold along this line here and this line here. And just show you, it's going to be something like this. Make a valley fold, right? And now you have to press here the sides of these two layers and pull it, making it look like this. Okay? And at the same time we are going to pull here the bottom part also, making a valley fold along this line here. Okay, the model is going to look like this. Now fold here down. Okay, and we are going to make a fold, making the side of this layer here go up to the middle line. Okay, the model will look like this. Just do the same thing here. Right. Now you're going to fold here this top layer along this line here. Okay. Make a valley fold along this line and close both layers in. That's it. The model is going to look like this. Now fold here, let me see. Okay, fold this layer here, this back layer you're going to fold up to the middle. Okay, unfold, and you're going to make open seam fold along this layer. So it's going to be like this. You have to pull here all this layer and make mountain folds along this triangle here. And fold everything back like this. Do the same thing here to the other side. It's really simple. That's it. Now fold here all this layer downward like this. Turn the model over. Now you're going to do something really similar to the other side, but before everything you have to fold here a small tip, okay, in the bottom part of the top layer. Now we have to do the same thing here. So make a valley fold along with this line only on the top layer. Press the sides of the model and pull, making the model look like this. Okay. And here the sides on the bottom side also. And you open here and squash the top part like this. Okay, now let's focus here only on the top side, and it's going to be like this. You have to pull here this layer just a little bit, making this line here go up to the middle line like this. Okay. Now you have to fold here this layer upward, making this point go up to this point here. But as you can see, if you do this, you have this other layer getting in the way. So you have to fold the whole layer in half like this, all the way down. Okay, now you have to fold here, making this side of the paper go up to the middle line. Like this, unfold, and make here an open sync fold. Okay, like this. Now fold here, this tip downward. Okay, and you're going to pull here this top layer, these two layers here a little bit, and fold it in half. Okay, the model is going to look like this. And you're going to do the same thing here. So first of all, you have to fold like this, right? And fold this layer all the way down in the middle. Okay, like this. Fold again this side of the paper up to the middle layer, at the middle line, and make an open sync fold here. Okay, like this. Now fold this tip down. Now let's zoom in a little bit more. Okay, this part here, you're going to fold like this. First of all, open here, this top layer. Okay. And you're going to make here fold like this, like in the iris flower fold. We're going to pull here one layer, making it get this shape here. Okay? Now you're going to untrap here this white layer, and this part's going to be a little bit hard to do, but you have to unfold everything just a little bit. Okay, and fold the back layer back like this. Okay, now open this layer and fold upward like the bird base. Like this. Okay, now looking the whole model again, we have to fold here this layer to the middle, exactly the same way we did in the other side. You're going to fold here up to the middle and make an open seam fold. Okay, now fold here all this layer downwards, and the model is going to look like this for now. Now fold here one layer to the right, okay, and do the same thing to the back side of the model, and hold the paper in this direction here, like this. And pay attention, because, well, you have here the small layer inside and this side has the bigger layer, okay? Hold exactly in this position here. Okay, now let me zoom in a little bit, and you have to fold now like this. You have this top layer, right? You're going to fold exactly here. As you can see, you have this fold here, okay? And fold exactly starting in this point here, and making the side of the paper get parallel with this line here, this one here, like this, okay? So it's going to look like this, and you have to fold now again using this point here as reference, okay? Fold upward, making the side of the paper get aligned with this line here, okay? Just like this. Now you have to unsink one layer here from inside, and you have to do the same thing here on both sides. It's going to be like this. You have to just push here the paper from inside, okay, and squash here the sides of the paper and pull the paper a little bit just to make it more precise. And the model is going to look like this. And fold here the inner part, just squash the paper, and do the same thing to this side. So again, just push from inside, okay, pull the model here a little bit, and squash the paper. Okay, the model is going to look like this. Now turn the model over and do the same thing here, but you're going to start folding now to the right. It's going to look like this. Fold here, making the side of the paper get parallel with this line here, and fold upward. You're going to align here this layer with the back one, now like this, and reverse fold. Have to unsink here the inner layers. and it's going to look like this. Okay, now just to adjust here a little bit, you have to pull here this layer a little bit, okay, making it fold like this. You're going to narrow here the wing part a little bit, okay, folding it, pulling the inner layer up to the middle line. Okay, let me show you again this side. So you have to pull here this inner layer just a little bit, making the model look like this. Okay. Okay, now you have to reverse fold. You have these two inner layers, right? You have to reverse fold this flap like this, okay? Pull here to the side, reversing like this, okay? So the same thing here, just be careful to fold exactly in the middle and reverse fold, just like this. Now fold here in the middle really strongly, because this part is going to be a little bit hard to fold if you don't fold strongly now. Okay, now let's start with the tail. It's going to be like this. You have to unfold this reverse fold we just made, okay? Now you're going to reverse fold this part here, like this, right? Now we have to reverse fold again, unfold here, this reverse fold, and you're going to fold, making this line here go up to this line here. So we're just narrowing now the leg. It's going to be like this, right? Let me zoom in. So as you can see, the model is going to look like this, okay? Now you have to reverse fold again this top layer, this inner layer, okay, and reverse fold one more time. I'm just narrowing here the leg of the dragon like this, okay? Now we have to reverse fold here the tail part again, and that's why we had to make the first time really strongly, because now you have these inner layers here, these folds in the way, and it's going to be like this. Fold here, okay, exactly the same part you did last time, okay? And as you can see, the top part is going to look like this, have a small mountain here, and you just squash the paper to the sides like this, and you're going to do the same thing here to this part. So unfold, reverse fold, unfold, reverse fold, making the leg get more narrow. Okay, reverse fold again. Okay, so the leg's going to look like this. Right, now you have to reverse fold like this. Well, now you can already see the shape of the dragon here. So let's start making the tail part. You just have to fold here each layer in half, okay, like this, and do the same thing to the other side. And you're going to narrow here the tip of the tail just a little bit more, folding like this, okay. That's it, the tail is going to look like this. It's really simple. Now the head, you're going to make a reverse fold first, okay, like this, and fold here everything like this, right? And you're going to fold here each part in half again, just to narrow the neck, okay, like this, and the same thing here. I'll just give some details, pressing here, squashing the paper, and the sides making an ear here, okay, to the dragon. Just like this, and do the same thing on the other side, and open the dragon's mouth a little bit, like this. Well, you can give here some more details to the mouth, the way you want to. I'm just making here 2 reverse folds. Okay, so I just made 2 reverse folds. It's called crimp fold. And then you're going to fold here the tip just a little bit. Well, you can do the details the way you want, but it's basically something like this, right? Now we have to make the wing, and the wing is going to look like this. First, you have to make a valley fold here, okay, from this point to this point, a mountain fold, sorry. Now make here another mountain fold, making the side of the paper here go up to this line, so it's going to look like this, okay, and unfold. Okay, now make a valley fold on all layers here, like this, okay, from this point here up to the top part of the wing, and we're going to make a curve here. We're going to fold the wing here like this and make a curve in the bottom part. Okay, the wing is going to look like this, and keep doing the same thing to all layer of the wing. Okay, and that's it. Now we just have to adjust here the body just a little bit, make a crimp fold like this. just make a cream fold like this, okay? And open here the legs just a little bit and give some effect to the body, and that's it. The dragon is going to look like this. Okay, here you can see the details a little bit closer, and it's going to look like this. Just as you can see, I make a curve here in the bottom side of the wing and fold here in the middle like this. The ears are going to look like this, right? Mouth, and I just gave a small curve here to the body. So that's it. Thanks for watching this video. See you. Bye bye.